When your child's truth feels like betrayal, a parent's guide to loving across divide. There comes a moment in every parent's life when love gets tested in ways we never imagined. When your grown child looks at you in the eyes and says something that shakes everything you thought you built together. Mom, I don't believe in God anymore. Dad, I'm gay. I'm voting for everything you stand against. And in that second, you feel something break inside. Not because you stopped loving them, but because it feels like the child you knew disappeared. Let's call it what it is. It's grief. You are grieving the expected child, the one you thought you were raising, while trying to love the real one standing in front of you. And that tension can tear your heart in two if you don't have a clear way to stand. But hear me, this isn't the end of your story. It's the moment your love matures, the inner battle. See, when your child walks away from your values, you are not just losing agreement, you're losing certainty. And parents hate uncertainty. We spent decades protecting them, guiding them, believing our example was enough. So, when they take a turn we didn't plan for, our mind screams, what did I do wrong? But maybe the question isn't, what did I do wrong? Maybe it is, what is God doing now? In them and in me. This is where emotional maturity kicks in. Because love doesn't mean agreement, and conviction doesn't mean cruelty. You can love your child without endorsing every choice they make. You can stay rooted without becoming rigid. You can speak truth without losing tenderness. That's the balance every parent of adult children has to learn, especially in a culture that preaches, if you disagree, you hate me. No, you don't hate them. You just refuse to build your life on feelings where you've already found your foundation in truth. When my own child or loved one says, I don't believe in God, my heart breaks. My peace doesn't, because I remember who I used to be before I came to faith. I tell them, I understand. I was there too. And when you're ready to talk, I'm here. That's it. No lecture, no panic, just presence. Because presence preaches louder than pressure ever could. When your child says, Mom, I'm gay, or I don't fit your faith, you don't have to freeze. You don't have to label. You just remember, every human being is in the same condition. We all need grace. We all need guidance. We all need God. So stop dividing people into us and them. There's only those who know God and those who haven't met Him yet. And you might be the only reflection of His patience they see for a long time. When politics, worldviews, or moral issues come up, breathe. You are not running for office in your own home. You're building trust. Ask where they're learning it. Ask what shaped it. Don't interrogate, explore. Curiosity keeps connection alive when conviction could shut it down. And if they ask what you think, say it with clarity, not heat. I don't agree, but I still love you. And you'll never have to earn that. That sentence is what keeps a bridge standing where everything else feels divided. This culture loves the phrase, my truth. That truth doesn't belong to anyone. It reveals itself through the life we live. So, I don't argue with words. I watch the fruit. If your truth brings peace, joy, and integrity, I'll see it. If it brings confusion, chaos, or pain, time will reveal that too. So, we don't have to prove truth. We just have to live it long enough to notice it works. Now, let's talk about that ache, that private grief no one names, that question you whisper in prayer. Why me, Lord? Why am I the only one in my family that believes? We ask that question too. And what we learn is, sometimes one who gets the light first isn't the lucky one. They are the lamp. You were chosen to stand first, so they can find their way later. So stop doubting your impact just because the results aren't yet visible. What do you do when your child's truth feels like betrayal? You stay calm, you stay kind, and you stay consistent. You don't chase, you don't lecture, you live. Because one day when life gets quiet and they start wondering why you never stop loving them, that's when they'll come asking, how did you stay so steady? And you'll say, because I love you. And because I know who's holding you, even when you don't believe it yet. This isn't about winning arguments. It's about winning hearts by staying whole. So don't let culture make you panic, and don't let pain make you bitter. You can control your child's journey. No, but you control your peace and your presence. Hold your ground with grace, because one day, love will bring them back, not to your opinion, but to your arms. Love doesn't mean agreement. It means I'll be here, steady, rooted, and ready when the noise runs out.